Or what? Alright, today I'm going to be showing you Invincible Volume 9 of the standard trade paperbacks. So yeah, this one's called Out of This World, as you can see right here. God, this is such a good looking front cover. So we have Kirkham and Otley Crabtree at the top there, a nice blue Invincible title at the top. Then we have Mark, Anissa and Alan the Alien. God, this cover looks absolutely gorgeous. We've got some planets in the background there. Alright, here's a spine, image, Invincible, Out of This World, Kirkman Otley Crabtree, number 9 right there. And here is the back, we have Mark. At the top it says superhero, and then it says another chapter in the life of Invincible. Alan the Alien comes to Earth for a visit, seeking details on Invincible's confrontation with his father. Anissa, an agent of the Viltrum Empire, is also looking for answers, and she's not going to ask nicely. Tempers flare and fists fly as events are set in motion, leading to a future battle of cosmic proportions. So this volume collects issues 42 and 47 of the Eisner nominated series. Alright, so let's take a look inside. Alright, so we've got an image of Mark here on the left. Invincible, Out of This World, created by Robert Kirkman and Corey Walker. Got another picture of Mark. Right, then we have an image of Mark and Anissa fighting that massive kaiju with a boat full of people. Alright, then we have some of the credentials on the right here. And here is chapter 1. So yeah, at the start of each standard trade paperback for Invincible, it'll have chapter 1 written out at the start instead of the actual chapter it starts on. So here it starts with chapter 42, but obviously it just says chapter 1. Alright, now let's take a flicker through. I love how space looks in these trade paperbacks. And here we have Oliver playing catch with Mark. I love how the sky looks, by the way, on this page right here. And the pages look so glossy as well. I love that. Alan fighting the Immortal. Here he is coming to visit Invincible. Oh, then we have this cover of Anissa right there. Blood splattered all over her. Then this is where Anissa visits Mark. And then this is where Anissa helps Mark fight the kaiju. Oh, who remembers seeing this get animated? So that's what it looks like in the comics when she dives through the kaiju. God, it was so badass that in the animated series and in the comics. Mark looks so sick there, and Anissa. And that's where they have their fight. Then this is where she slams Mark into the ground. And then this is where you know who gets teased. Oh, in time a replacement for you will be made available. Another Viltrumite agent will be sent here. Oh my god. God, I remember hearing this in the animated series of Invincible. And the hype was next level. Oh my god. That's Krieg right there. His design's so cool. There's Alan in space right there. Look how huge the ship is. God, the art is next level. And here is where Alan's versing Anissa, and he lets her capture him. That famous line from Nolan, I think I miss my wife. And then this is basically the start of season 3, I believe, when Mark's there training. Get to see some wrecks with Invincible. There's multiple right there. Krieg looks so sick here. God damn. I love this cover here. The colours are amazing and the art is obviously stunning. Oh, is that where William tries on Mark's suit? Yep. Oh, and didn't they do like a cool montage of what's his name? Tether Tyrant and I forgot his name now. But yeah, they've done like a sick little montage on one of the episodes on season 3 where just played music over that montage of Tether Tyrant and is it Magmaniac? Yeah, Magmaniac. I thought it was. And yeah, they played that like some music over that montage, and it was just going through like just their current situation of struggling. And then yeah, Mark comes and batters them, and Oliver's there as well. And then this is where you see D.S. Sinclair with his Reaniman. And then we have some extras on the back. Remember, on the standard trade paperbacks, you'll have some extras, but on the new editions of the trade paperbacks from Invincible, there isn't extras on the back. Drop Kick and Fight Master. Alan with the mustache. And then, yeah, more great books from Robert Kirkman and Image Comics. And then you have that picture of Mark that you see from the beginning at the end here as well. And that is volume 9 of Invincible, the standard trade paperback. So yeah, now I'm going to do like a little comparison with some of the other editions of Invincible that I've got. Alright, so I'm going to do a little comparison with some of the editions I've got from Invincible. So on my left here we have the Complete Invincible Library Volume 2. That's just a slipcase cover. There's the actual volume itself. So the issues that are contained in Volume 9 of the standard trade paperback for Invincible are contained in Volume 2 of the Library Edition. Here we have Volume 4 of the Ultimate Collection right here. Again, the issues that are contained in Volume 9 for the standard trade paperback for Invincible are contained in Volume 4 of the Ultimate Collection. Here you have Invincible Universe Compendium 1. This is not part of the 3 main compendiums that contain the main storyline for Invincible, but if you have got them 3 compendiums, the issues that are contained in Volume 9 of the Invincible Standard Trade Paperback are contained in the first volume, or the first compendium of Invincible. And yeah, obviously you have Invincible Volume 9 of the standard trade paperback itself right there. Here you have an issue of Invincible, but this is just a variant cover of issue 1 for Invincible. I don't have any of the issues, I don't think, that contain in volume 9 of the standard trade paperback from Invincible. And then here you have the new edition of the volume 8 standard trade paperback. So yeah, this volume right here, volume 8 of the new edition, contains the same issues as volume 9 of the standard trade paperback from Invincible. So yeah, and also these three right here are the same size. I think the 3 main compendiums are the same size as this Invincible Universe Compendium 1. But yeah, these three right here are the same size. The issues, the standard trade paperbacks, and the compendium right here. Alright, so the editions right here, I've turned them over to the same page of each of these volumes. So top left we have volume 2 of the library edition, top right we have volume 4 of the Ultimate Collection, bottom left volume 9 of the standard trade paperback, and bottom right volume 8 of the new edition of the Invincible trade paperbacks. So yeah, this is where Mark and Anissa are going to fight that kaiju. Animated amazingly, by the way, an animated series of Invincible. But yeah, so I'm just showing you this in case you want to see it for yourself. If you can spot any similarities and differences. By the way, I think the pages for the standard edition trade paperback for volume 9 and the new edition of volume 8 have got the most glossy effect to the pages compared to volume 2 of the library edition and volume 4 of the Ultimate Collection, because you can kind of tell how the light reflects off the pages. But they're all still great quality pages, by the way. But yeah, I think the light reflects mostly off of this volume 9 standard trade paperback. But yeah, I'll just give you a closer look at the volumes right here. So there's volume 8, the new edition, volume 9 of the standard trade paperback, volume 4 of the Ultimate Collection, and volume 2 of the library edition. Alright, I love this double page spread, it's amazing. Alright, so that was a look at Invincible volume 9 of the standard trade paperbacks. And yeah, god, this volume is so like pleasing to the eye to look at. I mean, the art, the colours and everything, how glossy it is, oh, it's brilliant. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more, comment down below as well. If you've read this volume, if you saw this get animated, what did you think of the episodes? What did you think about this trade paperback right here? And yeah, so remember, I'm going to be doing some more videos of the other volumes, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, take care.